Okay, this is a video for the Fearless Acme 10. This is a 10 balanced armature. This is a follow-up to the Acme 8. It's got a unique lattice work inside, which is making the frequency take right angle turns again and again and again and again and again, filtering out the upper frequencies until it ports out the desired tuning, whatever they are going for. And I can see in the graph that they did that, and they got a bass dynamic type of curve. This would be the graph. This would be what the lattice is doing. Looks good. This rise from about 175 all the way up to 1K, which is where I usually line up, is reflecting something highly unusual for balanced armatures in my experience, and it's giving me a replay that unfortunately is not ideal at all and is having a very negative impact on vocals. Let me be extremely clear. One of them, on males, all of them. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. Gold Dust Woman, if you're familiar with this. Stevie Nicks has got a kind of throaty voice, not a man, woman. She can hit the high notes. Sounds like she's singing kind of through a long cardboard box. That effect that people sometimes tell you sounds like it's coming through a cup. This is kind of a good example of that. That I'm saying this in a video for the most expensive Fearless is kind of brutal for me. This is one of the companies that I helped introduce to the world, and they've done really, really well. They've got a lot of stuff out there that's popular, some that's not that popular, but quality control has never been an issue. They package very nice in the past probably year. Stevie Nicks is not coming in good. Elton John is not coming in good. Everything that I listen to, in particular Black Sabbath, Sweet Leaf, Blind Faith, Can't Find My Way Home, Soundgarden, Black Hole Sun, America, Tin Man, Pink Floyd, On the Run, Tupac, Cars, Since You're Gone, Eurythmics, Sweet Dreams, Led Zeppelin, You Shook Me, Days Confused, When the Levee Breaks, Earth, Wind and Fire, September. Let me go to that for a second. Dr. Dre, Earth, Wind and Fire. September is the track. This is something that I like a lot, and found out that somebody else that's in this game is a fan of this song as well. The horns and the trumpets don't sound that bad. The lead singer, notable because he starts to get way up into the soprano range. He's got a very wide vocal range. Sounds weird as all hell. What happens when you take this kind of a dip and then you rise it all the way up to 1K? Like this tilt right here. What happens beyond 1K, actually 2K, but let's say 1K, is the rainbow that is the joy of you experiencing different things, because having the same type of tuning in all of your earphones is redundant, and it's not necessary to have redundancy in a hobby based on joy of variety and discovery. So there's nothing here wrong. Stuff that was up here, but I could never get past this, which has got a massive impact on vocals, and everything I listen to is vocals. Every single thing I got has got a male vocal or female vocals or both or multiple males. All of them sound very, very off. The bass, which looks elevated via the very clever lattice work that they're doing, is very much without impact on all things that have substantial punch. Dr. Dre would be one of those. This is Big Boy, Kill Jill. It's got that triple bass hit that I'm talking about. I used foam tips, the largest silicone that I could find with this, and I could not get this to slam. And it's supposed to slam. Listening to Violent Femmes, the bass guitar didn't sound like it had a lot of power. This set bums me out, and I'm not going to make a long video about it. The initial discovery of the wonkiness came right here. I've talked about this 100 times, 1,000 times. Let's say 400. No More, No More. Steven Tyler, piano, cymbals. The piano and Steven Tyler are both clearly off. Steven Tyler is very, very off on this set. Very unnatural, very low res. I just said that. I'll stick by that. I don't know what to say, man. I think they look good. Quality control's on issue. That's such a bonus in Chi-Fi. It's a great company, but this tuning with my library is not working at all. I mean, it's not even a preference thing. I don't know anybody that wants to hear vocals done in that kind of a way. You want to hear vocals fuller and more accentuated in the mix, kind of bringing the performer more forward relative to other instruments and members of the band. I get that. You want to subdue the vocalist slightly because the harmonics of the vocals get on you. I get that too. That's preference. This particular tuning is neither of those. This is an unnatural replay that sounds not like what you're spending your money for. It's very unfortunate. I'll go ahead and cut this off because I'm just not going to keep getting into it. Everything that's got vocals, this, if you could build a wall right here and look past that, I don't have a problem with that. If you were to look at that graph and look at 250 and then drag the whole thing up. So that 250 line is lined up right about here. And so this 1K and 250 would be something that looks like Critical's Dawn, like a flat, stable mids that's getting you ready for the unique treble, whatever that is. And there's lots of ways to do it. The EJ07 is something I've been listening to a lot because I'm starting to compare it with the Conductor. That's got rolled treble on the graph. I hear cymbal strikes. I hear all the minutia up there. I don't care what a graph says. This is enjoy yourself. Discover what you thought was not your taste might be your taste when it's done with different types of drivers. This type of a slope between these 2 points are the opposite of this would not be that great. That would be something that would be coming into the mids like this and then below 1K before it made an exaggerated gain. I'll let you guys go. Bummed. And I'm out.
Shows live on stage for whole shell in my name. To be precise, ripping mics is the light of my